How's it going, guys? Skattosan here, coming at you. I figured I'd come through and give a little bit of a shout out to some people in my life, specifically my uncles, because they are humongous role models. Um, Specifically, Mr. Brian, okay, Uncle Bry, uh, Manning clan, okay, Mr. Mark, uh, Steve Turner. These individuals were the first in that order as it came to mind when I thought about relationships. I was having trouble, and so I contacted my Uncle Bry, and I finally got to speak to him on the phone today via Google Voice. Thank goodness for Google Voice, because without that, I'd be up like a fart in the wind. Horrible joke. Anyways, continuing. And so we got to talk, and I asked him a few questions about being a warrior, being a warrior of light, quote unquote. There's a book title in there. What else? Obviously about relationships and why it was that I noticed with those examples of those uncles and their wives, why was it that these warriors, okay, that they are warriors to the nth degree, okay? I don't know what nth is, just for plural, okay? Why did I, when I was looking at a relationship, okay, more specifically, like say like my relationship with women or woman, okay, I noticed that it somewhat contradicted my want. So, irregardless of, say, like a girl-woman interest being interested in what I was interested in, that they do not, like, say, train in what it is that I train in. So, one of my friends, who is no longer a friend, whatever his reasons are, he had asked me, he said, Scott, you said that you were, the next relationship that you get into, you were going to make sure that she was a warrioress, that she was on the same level as you, okay, same mental, like physical, like training path, okay, and you weren't going to accept anything less. So I was really confused at first, because I was questioning it. I was questioning what it was that I was allowing my heart to feel. And so I really needed to talk to my uncle, because, and I might even talk to the other two uncles just to get some sort of clarification on a broad scope of their opinion, life examples, life experience. So, but yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at. The uncles that I chose to mention, and I'm not saying that their wives are not warrioresses, okay? They would, irregardless, they would stand next to their man, unquestionable, okay? In any kind of situation, or they would back them, or like it's just, it is what it needs to be. It is what it's supposed to be. But I was baffled. I was like, why is it that their field, the wives' field of expertise, not the same? Why is it? My mind is still like fireworks here, confetti. That the man is the warrior of warriors, and the wife is very woman. very feminine, very... I don't even know what I'm saying. But I hope y'all get what I'm putting down. Y'all picking it up? If not, let me know, and I'll try to elaborate. So anyways, it was just baffling to look back on these examples and then see that in my life. Like, I'm looking for someone who's like me. Yet, I also know from experience that the heart doesn't hold prejudice, or at least it shouldn't. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but my heart doesn't hold prejudice. So when I do fall for someone, it isn't always because of just one thing, or in fact, in this case, it's not. It's something that my friend questioned me on. He's like, "Thought you were looking for somebody who does kendo, or somebody who does train with swords, or reads philosophy." And I couldn't help but think about that. But then I started critically analyzing it. I really had to think. I was like, well, shucks, I am letting somebody into my life who doesn't necessarily do those things. Who seems to be interested, and has said, but why is that? Why is it? And then I tried to think about it too. I was like, well, is it just the masculine mentality of some sort of dominance, some sort of... I don't even... It's not even a power struggle, because if I look at the examples to which I've named this, it is so selfless. And I know that in a sense mine is too. And I guess that's where I'm so confused. It's like, why am I'm almost living the example of what I've seen. And I wonder if that's some sort of like psychological type thing too, where I've been exposed to that type of relationship time and time again. And it's happening. So it's like, interesting. I don't know what to think about that. Which is why I asked my uncle. And he really didn't feel that he had answers to things. But we talked, And it was a good talk. Haven't talked to him in a long time. For that length of time, let alone on a subject that was enlightening. Last time I spoke to him was just to say hi and see how they were doing. It's good to see him home. Last I know, he was deployed. I don't know where, but some other rock that wasn't part of this rock, quote unquote. So, anyways, I'm babbling. I don't know. It's paradoxical. But I will say it feels good. Undeniably so. It's almost like a matured feeling that my understanding of an open heart that has no prejudice eye is accepting the difference of me, which, if I elaborate on, would mean I am enjoying the fact that someone in my life isn't like me. Like, I'm enjoying the difference. And I think... Well, actually, I did already think about it, but that's why people have friends. Could even be the opposite sex, where you have someone who you love, someone who you care about, someone who you're with, someone who you're devoted to. The commitment is there. And then you have people who you relate to, friends, acquaintances. Those people who you relate to don't have to be a love interest. You're just committed to them. In fact, I don't even know if it's a commitment. It's not a commitment. It's a kinship. It's a friendship. Where my ability to talk to, say, like you about certain things is more parallel than with, say, my significant other. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So, like, I have friends who I know understand certain things. And so I can talk to them about that. I'm not saying that I can't talk to my significant other about them. It's just that my understanding of certain things is so deep. This just kind of sounds bad. Okay. If my significant other is uninterested in, say, like, philosophy or swinging sticks, okay, that's okay. Because that's what the dojo's for. Okay? You go to the dojo. It's all about you, your training, your path. Okay? And that's why you go there, because there's other people there who are like-minded individuals. Okay? You share that kinship, that brotherhood or sisterhood there. And then I guess what's even more important is your significant other, what's the word, bolsters? Backs you in what it is that you want to do. So it doesn't matter if they're interested in it. What matters is if they're willing to support you in what it is that you want to do. It doesn't matter what it is. Could be philosophy. Could be education. Could be training. Could be giving yourself a piercing. I have no idea. Something that is so desired by you that they'll support you. I guess that's what matters. And also the exchange thereof. It can't just be one-sided where you're all like, I want to go do this. And they're all like, okay, go ahead. You also have to give the same. So anyways, I've got to be at work in like an hour and a half. An hour and 29 minutes. 28 minutes. So, I'm going to go downstairs, get my laundry, put on some of my laundry so I can go to work. Not go to twerk. That could have been misconstrued as something. Yeah, you're not going to see this guy twerk, just saying. Anyways, yeah, let's cinch it off at around 14 minutes. I hope that this was not boring. It was not sidetracked by several different ums. Enjoy it. Rate, subscribe, do what you're going to do. It's me, Skattosan. Ciao, sai.